Well, all of you guys want more of what if Deku got cheated? Well, you got it. Welcome to part 2 of what if Deku got cheated. Well, first of all, I want to give a shout out to everybody who gave out names, especially this guy. I'm going to use this name, or more likely, I'm going to use this name. Thank you. I'm giving you a shout out. I'm giving you also a shout out to Weeb, the anime. Wait, Weeb, the whatever god. Yeah. Um, Thanks to him, I got a little more confidence and a lot of advice. So go check him out. I watched a few of his videos. He's pretty good, better than me in terms of content. So go check him out. And we already hit 193 while this video is already out. So I'm gonna say this right here and now. If you guys want more of what if Deku got cheated on, I better be seeing 100 likes on this video. And a little short shout out to my little cousin for some of the advice on the pictures and some of the ideas. Let's get into it. So, after Deku, oh, I almost forgot, 18 plus. So kiddies, go away. This is a big boy pool, big girls and boys. So, yeah, now that the kids are gone, you guys know the drill. This is only 18 plus, mostly this series. So, yeah. Let's start. Where we left off, Deku finished banging Bakugo's ex-girlfriend, Urza. Yes, I'm keeping with the name. So her name is Urza. Enderman is her last name. So yeah. Enderman is her her family name. So yeah. So Bakugo got somewhat cocked. To be honest, he did cock Deku, so heh, worth it. So yeah, Deku, after finishing a shower and putting on clothes, he went to class. So this is where Aizawa said, "Okay, everyone, we're going to the USJ." Because the USJ attacked everything before. Yeah, everything has not happened. Most of the arcs hasn't happened. The only thing that has happened was the dorms being implemented earlier for safety reasons. That just for safety. So yeah, the USJ has been added sooner. Everyone was kind of excited because they got to be in their elements technically and got to have some training. Deku was pretty excited to test out his new quirk, so hey, win-win. Um, so Owen Aisawa said, "So everyone, we are gonna do this with class 1, class 1B. So yeah, class 1B, which if I didn't specific said this in the first episode, or the first part, Urza is in class 1B. So, yeah, plot. They go to the bus, which the class representative is Ida, because yeah, Ida and Momo. Ida is the president and Momo is the vice president, just like in canon. Um, they get on the buses, and Sui does the same thing as she asks everybody about the quirk, and she asked about Midoriya. She asked Midoriya, what was that a few days ago? If you guys don't remember, Deku caught on fire. Not him exactly, his hair. And this morning, she continued, which Deku blankly stated, I banged Bakugo's ex. That's the question for number 2. And number 1, I um I do not know. I think my quirk evolved, which that's the story they're going with, because they have to cover it up somehow. So yeah, Deku just says his quirk mutated, which they believe, and part 2, the question for part 2, everyone just looked at Bakugo like, you got cocked, my dude. You got cocked. So everybody kept on talking. Deku has Urza's number, which Urza is on another bus. They're texting each other back and forth. Hey, what you up to? Deku said. Which Urza replied with, nothing much. What about you, hun? Which Deku got a little bit, antsy, like, oh, wait, you were sure? What? Oh. Which he replied with, nothing much, bae. Which kind of made Urza little blush. In a few minutes, in a few hours, they get to the USJ. They meet at 13 or 11. I think it's 13. The Black Hole person, which Uraka got a little bit fangirl. Everyone else was kind of surprised. And in this one, both Aizawa and Drac, I think his name is Drac. Yeah. If not, leave it down in the comment. The teacher for class 1B, I forgot his name. He was with Aizawa as well, in which he did state that everybody will have to be in pairs, in which, the drill, it goes like canon. Kirishima says, cool, they have fake villains, in which Deku looks and he's like, and this is one of the perks of having I forgot the name I gave the bird. Fiend. Yeah, Fiend. There we go. So, the perks of having Fiend is having, super great vision, which Deku sees villains coming out of the portal. And, well, you guys know what happens. The teacher Aizawa and Vlad. No, actually, Vlad stays behind while Aizawa went to fight. Their team helps to evacuate everybody, but Korogiri stops them, teleports everyone except Ida, which yeah, that goes to canon. Um, this, yeah. So, um, Deku got sent to the the water area, the water zone, with Froppy, um, and Momo. Yeah, no, no, Froppy and Urza, which actually helps because Urza. This is where Urza summons and I like someone did comment the name to name him and like Hero Brian, but I'm just gonna call him Brian. So she summons Brian. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, everybody. Sorry, guys. As I was saying, his name is Brian instead of Hero Brian, so it's just Brian. She summons Brian, in which Deku, Froppy were like, what? And oh, they're not. It's like the size of the boat. Yeah, it's the size of the boat. All the villains be like, what? Um, a guy with the shark quirk try to attack it, in which, um, Brian, in which, Erza said, Brian, light it, in which, Brian lights purple flames from its mouth, which boils the water. Everybody else gets out of the water because it's too hot. The guy almost got burnt to a crisp. Um, Deku actually summons his wings, which help him get out of the water zone because he can summon fire wings, which actually help him. Froppy gets on Brian with Urza. Um, so um, Fiend comes out saying, "Yo, what's happening?" And Deku says, "What does it look like happening, Fiend? Everything is going to hell." Which Fiend replies with, "Yikes, need help?" Which Deku says, "Please." In which Fiend uses his skill, hit one of his abilities called Sacred Feathers, which he lets go a bunch of feathers from his wings. They all attach to the good ones, which are the whole class, and teleports them to a certain spot, which Izuku prefers on top of where they started. Everybody got teleported there, except Aizawa. All the kids go out. Aizawa is getting his ass beat by the Nomu, in which Urza says, should we help? Yeah, definitely. Izuku brings out his fireball. He starts shooting arrows at the Nomu. The Nomu lets go of Aizawa. Izuku said, Froppy, get him out of here and take him, try and take him to the infirmary, and get other heroes. Froppy does that. Izuku is trying to fend off the Nomu with Brian and Urza. which it's going decent somewhat. The Nomu is getting burnt to a crisp, but keeps regenerating. But then grabs Brian and swings him like a bat to Deku, which throws him straight through the no, not through, like to a wall, and he throws Urza and Brian to the wall where Deku's at. Deku opens his eyes, which he sees a flying dragon straight at him, and he's like, no, 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 no. Boom. He gets crushed. Deku's like, get off me. Which, he does have the ability to turn into fire, which he does that and gets out of the hole that he's buried in. He does manage to wake them up. They're kind of shaken up. Urza gets her block, her cube, and turns it into a straight up missile. No, she turns it into two pistols, in which she dual wields. Deku can summon. Yeah, Deku can summon fire clones of himself, and yeah. Brian can summon actual Endermans, which that the reason why Urza has this type of clothing is because she kind of likes the way the Endermen look, which she calls herself an Enderman, but that's her hero name. The Ender Woman, actually, that's what her hero name is, Ender Woman or Ender Girl, which one you prefer? Which she does tell Brian to summon the Enders. That's what she calls them. A bunch of Endermen appear and attack the Nomu. So yeah, that takes a lot of their stamina. All Might appears, looking at which Deku looks at him like, oh man, the party pooper's here. Which he calls Urza, saying, Urza, let's leave the rest to this buffoon. Which she giggles, saying, okay. She says, Brian, it's time to sleep. Which he disappears. He roars and disappears. So yeah, she unsummons him, and they go to the staircase. All Might goes just like in canon, but he actually has All for One because he didn't give it to Muriel yet. Actually, no, he gave it to Muriel. So yeah. Yeah, so it goes to canon. He gets weaker. Everyone got checked out. The police came. They got their week of rest. Deku, Deku, he was really tired. So, they did specifically gave. They have a fridge specifically made for gasoline, like for Izuku, full of gasoline, like cans of gasoline, not like small cans, like those type of cans that you'll see like in soda, like Coca-Cola and stuff. So yeah, those are made for him, which everyone knows not to open that one, drink those, because they literally have a tag saying oil for Izuku Midoriya, and the fridge says, "Do not drink unless you're a Zuku." Um, everybody like Baku was like, "Yeah, whatever. What? How bad can it be?" Which yeah, he learned that the hard way. Everybody else like didn't warn him because everybody doesn't even bother talking to him much. Which he starts puking out gasoline like, "Ugh, what the hell is this?" In which Deku said, "Gasoline." Baku looked at him like, "Are you insane?" Deku said, "Nope, part of my quirk." So yeah, um, so that happened. Deku and Urza do train together. Um, Urza learned how to turn her cube into more than just guns in her normal shapes. She learned that she can actually like create like clones of herself. So yeah, she could technically do the shadow clone jutsu, but these clones are actually really tough because they're made of her metal, and she can change the color and everything. So yeah, um, she does make a clone of like Bakugo, and they use that for practice. You know, revenge, bitch. Which they do not mind. Everyone else looks at their training, and Kirishima actually wanted to join. Deku said, "Yeah, sure, why not? The more the merrier." Except Bakugo, which they started punching the Bakugo doll. That's what they call. That's what she calls them, dolls. They do punch him, kick him, and she can make him fight back. So yeah, that's a good practice. And Deku and Urza do after training. They go on a day, and no, actually no. Deku goes to work, in which Deku works at a fancy restaurant, which I said last time. I forgot the name. I think I called it the Flying Shrimp, which yeah, Deku is got promoted from like normal chef to um the head chef, in which Deku actually earns enough money where Deku actually buys himself a good car. He bought himself the sport car, which yeah, BMW i8, which Deku prefers green because he still likes his color green. Um um and he returned the necklace that he bought for um the wrench, which if you guys don't know who the wrench is, that's Uraka. Uraka actually, after figuring out that Deku had like that much power, she tried to get back with him, in which he said 3, 2, 1, and a literal iron, not iron, like a ball of Urza's metal came flying out of Uraka's face, saying, "Back off, French. You already got Bakugo," which everybody started laughing. They're like, "Heh, she deserves it." Which, to be honest, she does. She says, "But you bought a necklace for me." Which Deku said, "Nah, I returned that." And he said, "Oh, speaking of necklaces," he pulls out this gorgeous beauty. Here, this is for my phoenix, which is you, Urza. And Urza like, is this really for me? Which he says, yup. Um, Urza actually teared up, saying, "This is the best thing that someone ever done for me." And she kissed him right in front of Uraka, saying, "I love you so much, Izu." He puts it on her and saying, "Wanna go out on a date?" And she says, "Yeah, I can go and get taxi." Which Deku said, "Nah, nah, nah, we don't need no taxi." He got his car keys out, saying, "I got myself a driver's license and a car." In which they go. Erza says, "You bought yourself an BMW? Oh, oh, that's nice, ain't it?" Now, let's go. He takes him. He takes um he takes Erza to a restaurant, a fancy restaurant. And I said he loaded. He gets paid like around $1,000 a month, because like it's for like the restaurant Deku works is a 5-star like hotel, uh not a hotel, a restaurant, which everyone, and I mean like Momo's like type of family, famous heroes, politics, like presidents, even presidents, yes. A lot of famous people go there, which they rack up money. Deku usually works on special occasions and stuff, and he earns around like 1 million on those type of occasions. So yeah, he's pretty loaded. Um, yeah. So they have this. I don't know what this called, but yeah. They ordered this, and it was pretty good. They enjoyed their night. They go back to the dorms. It, they go to Izuku's room, and I can't state this enough. 18 plus. The warrior. You guys know what's going on. The Saiyan armor's back, baby. It came out of his case, and they did the hanky panky, the bed squeaks, and all the noises. And the next morning, Deku wakes up saying, "I'm gonna get addicted to this." In which Urza said, "Tell me about it." She wakes up slowly, kisses Deku in the forehead, saying, "Gotta go, hon. See you later." Um, I like after she changed, she goes outside. She leaves, in which Deku changes, and he goes outside. Aizawa said, "How many times is this already?" In which Deku points up two. He's saying, "Not bad, not bad, problem child. Now just need two more, and you'll become a true man." In which everybody's like, "Wait, you need four to be a man?" Kuroshima's like looking at Acid Queen. I forgot her name. Mina, I think. Yeah, I think it's Mina. In which Mina starts blushing like crazy because those two are dating. And Deku said to Kirishima, "If you ever need some Saiyan armor, you know who to call." Everybody else like, "Wait, What? Um, Toroki and Momo are actually a thing, in which while everybody else is walking to class, um, Toroki comes to Deku, like slowly saying, Deku, can I have some sand armor, please? I kind of don't know which mark is good." In which Deku just passes a few, like three Saiyan armors to Toroki, saying, "It's fire and ice proof. Trust me, I made sure it's proof. It's everything proof." And which Deku's like, Toroki's like, "You really are a pal." He left to Momo, saying, "You and me tonight. Got it?" Momo's blushing like a tomato, and she's like, she's like nodding up and down, like really fast. And yeah, everybody else is getting laid. Um, so yeah, Aizawa is walking with the group as well, and Izuku and Kurashima went up to Aizawa, saying, "So, Aizawa, when you getting midnight on the bed?" Which Aizawa's like, "I don't think she likes me." And which Deku says, "On the contrary, my friend. Look over there. She looking at you with praying mantis eyes. She wants you. She needs you. Go get her, my friend." Which Aizawa's like, "This better work, Pravon child. If not, you're getting an F." In which Deku's like, "Oh, Jesus, please work." Aizawa goes, ask Midnight. Midnight just gives him a smooch, and she says, "There's your answer, Aizawa. Good night. See you tonight." Aizawa's like, "You getting a A for the whole week?" And with Kurashima said, wait, what about me?" "You too." "Nice." And Bakugo tried to get up on that train. Aizawa looked at him like, "Excuse me, this is not your conversation, bitch. Be gone." Bakugo tried to get a free ace, but no. So yeah, everything goes to canon after like training and everything. Aizawa said, "Okay, everybody, sports festival's coming up. Train and get stronger, because this will allow you to get a lot of internships for a bunch of heroes, and you can get a bunch of experience. So yeah, let's do our best." Oh, and this is where I'm gonna end the episode. The part, guys, I better be seeing 100 likes or more for part 3. Let's see how bad you guys want this. And for my 200 special, I don't know. Give me some advice for what I should do for my 200 special. Because we're so close. We're right there. We're right 2 more subscribers. And we'll hit 200. And when we hit 200, I need advice. I'm gonna need your help. You guys know my motto. The community shapes this channel. And let's see how you guys shape this. I want this to be shaped into glory. Let's get this video spread like a virus. Guys, click that share button, spread it around, and make it the talk of the town. See you later, guys. Have a good day.